Every day, crimes occur around the world, including murder, theft, and assault. Often, we associate these crimes with humans. However, as we're about to discover, animals can also be involved in similar incidents. Here, we'll explore 7 cases where animals have been the culprits. The list ranges from incidents where no harm was caused to heartwarming events, to cases that resulted in injuries and even death.
Horror history.
In Colorado, a family experienced a rather unusual event involving a bear. One morning, at the early hour of 5 a.m., they discovered that a bear had managed to enter their car overnight. The bear, likely in search of food, found itself trapped inside the vehicle. In its attempt to escape, the bear unintentionally released the gear, causing the car to crash into their neighbor's mailbox. Adding to the peculiar situation, the bear left behind a less than desirable gift, its own feces. Fortunately, no one suffered any injuries during the incident, but the car sustained significant damage. The back window was shattered, and the radio and steering wheel were nearly torn out. Despite the unexpected and somewhat comical nature of the event, the family took it in stride. However, they were left with the aftermath of a damaged car and mailbox. Technically, the bear's actions amounted to property damage and car theft, albeit unintentional. Cats are often seen as mischievous, but one particular feline took it to a whole new level by accumulating a stash of money taken from unsuspecting individuals. Meet Sir Whines-A-Lot, the cat who became infamous for his unusual habit of snatching money from people through a small gap in an office door where his owner works. What began as a playful interaction, with people teasingly waving dollar bills at the curious kitty, soon escalated into something unexpected. To the surprise of his owner, Sir Whines-A-Lot's collection of cash began to grow steadily over time. Rather than hoarding the money for himself, his owner decided to turn the situation into a positive one by donating the funds to help the homeless. This peculiar tale serves as a reminder of the unexpected behaviors our furry companions can exhibit, and the heartwarming outcome highlights the potential for turning a mischievous act into a gesture of kindness. Crows are often underestimated in terms of their intelligence, but one particular crow named Canuck proved just how cunning these birds can be. In a surprising turn of events, Canuck swooped down to the ground and snatched a knife, which happened to be a piece of evidence from a Vancouver crime scene involving over 20 police officers. As it turned out, Canuck was not just any wild crow but a pet belonging to a nearby resident. Despite growing up in the presence of humans, Canuck had developed a mischievous streak, known for engaging in pranks and playful antics. However, this particular escapade involving the stolen knife seemed to take things to a whole new level of trouble. The incident serves as a fascinating reminder of the remarkable intelligence and resourcefulness exhibited by crows, even when living in close proximity to humans. Canuck's daring act not only surprised those involved but also shed light on the complex and sometimes unexpected behaviors of these highly intelligent birds. In November 1973, a groundbreaking experiment named Project Nim commenced with the birth of a chimpanzee named Nim. Nim was separated from his mother and placed with a human family as part of an effort to raise him like a human child. The researchers' goal was to teach Nim sign language and observe his cognitive development in a human environment. Initially, the experiment seemed promising as Nim learned sign language and adapted to his human surroundings. However, a frightening incident occurred that cast a shadow over the project. During an interaction, Nim's behavior took a terrifying turn. A young female volunteer interpreted Nim's actions as an attempt to hug her. Unfortunately, Nim's intentions were far from friendly. In a sudden and alarming move, he lunged at the woman, using his sharp fangs to pierce her mouth, causing her to bleed profusely. Despite the shocking attack, Nim showed signs of remorse, repeatedly signing "I'm sorry" in response to the woman's distress. While the woman ultimately recovered from the incident, the episode raised serious questions about the safety and ethical implications of the Project Nim experiment. It served as a sobering reminder of the inherent risks involved in attempting to domesticate and humanize wild animals. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. If not, please provide feedback in the comment box so I can improve the videos in the future. One ordinary day in Iowa took an unexpected turn when a man was playing with his dog, Baloo, on the couch. What started as a routine playtime session quickly spiraled into an unfortunate accident. During their playful interaction, the dog inadvertently disabled the safety of the man's gun and, in a bizarre twist of events, stepped on the trigger, causing the firearm to discharge and strike his owner in the leg. In the aftermath of the incident, the man, while recounting the events to the press, affectionately referred to his canine companion as a big wuss. He described how Baloo, realizing the gravity of what had occurred, lay beside him whimpering, evidently aware that he had made a grave mistake. Fortunately, despite the startling turn of events, the outcome was not as dire as it could have been, and both the man and his dog emerged from the incident without serious harm. In California, an illegal cockfighting event turned tragic when Jose Luis Ochoa, aged 35, lost his life. Ochoa attended the event, where roosters are pitted against each other in fights, a practice known for its cruelty and illegality in the United States. During the event, Ochoa was stabbed in his right calf by a rooster equipped with a knife fastened to its leg. It's a common practice for cockfighting roosters to have sharp objects attached to their legs for fighting purposes. However, the severity of this incident shocked many, as no one had previously been killed or seriously injured by a rooster in such a manner. Despite being rushed to the hospital, Ochoa succumbed to his injuries 2 hours later. The tragic event shed light on the dangers and inhumanity associated with cockfighting, emphasizing the need for stricter enforcement of laws against such activities. In a tragic incident from India, a monkey's actions resulted in the kidnapping and subsequent death of a child, marking one of the most serious cases involving animals on our list. While it's not uncommon for local monkeys to create mischief by stealing food and causing disruptions, this particular event took a devastating turn. According to the child's mother, the newborn was peacefully sleeping when a monkey suddenly snatched him and swiftly carried him away. Despite the mother's desperate attempts to intervene, the nimble monkey proved too fast to catch. Tragically, the child was later discovered lifeless behind the family's home, presumably dropped there by the monkey. This heart-wrenching incident serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers posed by wild animals, even in seemingly ordinary settings. It underscores the importance of remaining vigilant and taking precautionary measures to ensure the safety of both humans and animals in shared environments. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. If not, please provide feedback in the comment box so I can improve the videos in the future.